Headed down to Texas Tech. You know, obviously any road game in the Big 12 is a tough one. What do you see about the Raiders on tape right now?
Definitely a good team. You know, even though they haven't won as many games as it's shown on their record, but they're definitely a tough team to play. And you know, this isn't a game that we can just come in and just be lackadaisical. We have to make sure that we come in right away and give it to them.
How good do you think KU can eventually become heading down the home stretch here?
I feel like we can get better if we come in with the mindset every game, you know, to start off on defensive end and then just worry about our offense. I think we're just going to be getting better as the season goes on, and that's just the most important thing we have to make sure we do.
I think did Joel practice yesterday, and does he look much healthier than he did a week ago?
Yeah, he practiced yesterday with us, and he was looking good the way he was getting up and down and moving and being able to jump and, you know, just trying to get his feel for the game. Just like early in the season, you know, being out that little bit of time, you know, can definitely bring him back, but he looked really good yesterday.
You've had a couple guys the last couple of games have to sit out for whatever reason. They didn't share all that information with us. Is that a bit of a concern for you as a team leader, you know, and then you're in mid-February, late February, trying to make this postseason push, trying to get everybody grooving in the same direction?
Well, right now, everybody's back, so, you know, we don't have to worry about what was going on in the past. But, you know, everybody, you know, people are going to get injured, stuff is going to happen, but we just have to make sure that we stick together as one and just focus on the season, because there's nothing more important than that.
Naadir, what have you thought of Tark overall this year, you know, being a veteran kind of presence, but also having a role kind of up and down, in and out of the lineup? What do you think he's brought to the team?
Definitely leadership. You know, as every practice that we have, I've never seen him come in with an attitude or, you know, down on himself or worrying about himself or not trying to be a good teammate to the younger dudes. You know, he still comes in to practice every day with energy and talking and helping and stuff like that. So we need him. We need somebody else that's going to be able to lead us.
Saturday's game is obviously going to be a huge one with Texas. A lot of the times they consider this type of game against a lesser opponent a trap game. Have you guys talked about that, trying to, you know, avoid that letdown with such a big game coming up on Saturday?
Yeah, we going into every game though. That's I don't feel like it's going to be a trap game. Every game is going to be a tough one. In the Big 12, we've seen, you know, other teams play against each other, and there's not going to be any easy games going in. So we have to make sure that we come out right away in that game and make sure that we just play Kansas basketball.
One more, guys. No more, guys.